Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. That's keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers. So this could be off their actual websites, forums like T-Formers and TFW 2005. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_r_us. Again, I must apologise for the hay fever that's really having a massive effect on me. I'm going to do my absolute best to get through this, so apologies in advance. So we've got some new stuff, we've got some stuff we've already seen, just some better pictures, better comparisons, etc., things like that. And we're going to kick off with something that I think viewers of this channel know straight away that I'm very excited about. And this is just some better pictures of Raiden's head. So obviously we had Yukikaze revealed last week properly, and of course we've learnt excuse me, that the head comes with him rather than it being attached to Cayenne like it was originally, but the detail on the head is looking brilliant. And then we've had this other fantastic image, there it is, of course, combined with Shuki, and I think this is just the ones apart from the leg that we've got already. So we've got 3 of them that have been previewed. Of course, they're way behind Moon Studios, and yes, they're a lot smaller, but this is again a much better, more detailed picture of Raiden's head, and yeah, can't wait to get them figures at all. Right, moving on to third party masterpiece scale X-Transbots MX22 and Commander Stack, I think he's called. So here's a good product image of him straight away. Excuse the glare, guys. There he is. There's again official product number MX22T. X-Transbots, as I say, masterpiece scale. Ultra Magnus picture, looking fantastic, to be honest. Really cartoon accurate. Great posability, so much so that they felt it necessary to do a picture you'll see in a second where he's pretty much doing a high kick like that. So I suppose they're showing off 2 things: one, the balance, and one, the what's the word I'm after? Of course, that's it, the articulation on it. Looking great. Loads of accessories to come with him, different heads, different hands, and of course all the usual accessories you get with Ultra Magnus. There he is again in trailer mode. You can see him with tracks on it, and of course you can see how tracks in a second. You can see you can open the cab doors and then you can see how you get tracks on and off it. Looking really good, isn't it? That looks stunning, to be fair. Be interesting to see some side-by-side comparisons with, of course, the already released Takara Magnus. Moving on, you've just seen it again, so apologies for this. You've just seen a picture of a Rise of the Beast Bumblebee mask. So this is, of course, the Bumblebee version of the Optimus Primal one we've seen. The only thing that's interesting about this is, though, the images we've got, we haven't got a transformed image. We can see, obviously, that the mask is going to break up into different pieces, and you can see there in the back, we've got no actual full image yet of him transformed into Bumblebee. Right, next we're moving on to some pictures of a character that again we've seen. I just think that these are again just a great set of images. So this is of course Studio Series 86 RC. There's some comparisons there with of course Thrilling 30, Earthrise and Cyberverse even, and you can see the detail on the back. And what I like about this, I suppose especially, is the fact that when they do the side view, so you can see the one with the least amount of back kibble next to the Cyberverse one is of course the new one, and this is the one that I think that's why there's so many pictures of this about at the moment. People are actually genuinely excited for this because it does just look so much better. They've got hardly any back kibble compared to all the rest that we've had, and I'm sure you'll agree, yeah, she's looking great in alternate mode, very cartoon accurate, which is of course exactly what they're going for. A few more comparisons with of course the last few versions of her that have been released. She looks sleeker, she looks exactly that, I think, sleeker, thinner, nowhere near as much back kibble, just looking great. And I've also seen images that you can separate the guns into 2 as well and put 1 in each hand. So again, there's loads of images of this online, guys, if you want to have a look at it. Moving on to something else. Most people I know, in fact I don't know anybody who doesn't like this particular episode. This is of course, that's a screenshot from City of Steel, and the reason for that is what Hasbro have done. Like they did a storyboard the other week with the Sea Spray. What they've done now is they've done a script and storyboard archive. So this is of City of Steel. You've got some storyboard images, There's loads more of this, guys. I've got to show you in a minute where I took this from. Of course, again, devastated in this particular episode. And if you go to TFW 2005, if you go to this particular page, part of the page, there's a direct link there where you can click it. And as you can see, it says Sunbow and Marvel script and storyboard archives. If you just click that link there from TFW 2005, you can go and have a look at all the storyboards from this classic episode. Just thought you'd want to see that. I know people are appreciative not so long ago of the one when I put that up. But moving on. Unfortunately, guys, this is only for US at the moment. No news at all in the UK just yet. And again, if you go into this page, there's a direct link on here as well, because there's a direct link there where Transformers the movie, again, it's 15 years old this year already, which is crazy. It's going to be screened in America. They've got 2 screening dates, July the 10th and July the 14th. You can get tickets on sale via Fathom Events website. And yeah, that's it, just Fathom Events. If you don't know what that is, there's a link on here, and there's also a list there. You can see where you can press the link of all the locations. Again, only in the US, guys. So sorry at the moment that I know of that are going to be screening this for the first time in 15 years, and I would for one go and watch it again. I've already discussed this. If I can find, or if anybody in the UK knows, let me know. I'll do an update on my Friday video, and I will probably go and meet whoever's there as well. So let me know if we know anybody in the UK who is screening it. Right, moving on, we've got Monster Treads. Again, I previewed this a couple of weeks ago. We've got much better images of them, and funny enough, we've got some good news for people in the UK. If you want these, you can get these via Toy Retailer, and I'll make sure I get it right, ABGEE, and these are £27.99 each. So this is, of course, the fun chibi style Optimus Prime on a monster truck. There you go. They look fun as it is. They look like great for kids, but then this, they get even better. Watch this. Wow, they light up. Yes, I'm very easily pleased, you can tell. There is Bumblebee's version, Monster Treads. There he is. That's really good, actually. And of course, Bumblebee will light up as well. Right, again, we've seen images of this guy. He's up for pre-order. He's going to be out very soon. And I know, and I say this all the time, I think that these particular movie figures and that particular opening scene of the movie is doing a great job at bridging the gap between the movie, the people in the Transformers, I suppose, fandom. Some people really like, they've got, of course, their passion. Everybody should have their passion. But before, there used to be this, I suppose, great big divide of people who like movies and people who didn't. But these particular figures and that opening scene of the movie is, you know, it's bridging the gap. It's bridging the gap. So this is some great images of Bumblebee movie Thundercracker. And of course, it's just a repaint. This guy, I imagine, is going to get the same amount of treatment as the Siege Tetrajets. So I'm imagining we're going to get loads more of these. Look at the posability, look at the detail. There he is with, of course, Voyager Soundwave, and there's one of the original Generations Thundercrackers. You can see the colour difference as well. It's interesting how much he's changed. There is the Tetrajet that I was just on about. Of course, we've got Starscream and Thrust already. Here comes Thundercracker, and I imagine, as I say, we're going to get the rest as well. Loving them. Right, this is interesting. This, I can't give you much more information than what is there. I'm just going to read it out for you. So at the moment, there's been loads of collaboratives. And this one, again, this is from a person who works in retail, and they've got these codes and they've got these, I suppose, listings. I'm going to read it to you, see if you can make sense of it as well. So coming to us again from TFW's JT Prime 17, we've got a listing which seems to be a future Transformers collaborative item entitled Project Yellow. If this was 2 years ago, it would have been Balvintron, wasn't it? Because obviously Balvintron was one of the crossovers. It could have been one of them. So at the moment, the collaboratives, of course, they're doing it with G.I. Joe. They've done crossovers with Jurassic Park and everything. But we don't know what this one is. There's suspects that it could be anything to do with the new Earthspark cartoon that's coming out. But all we know at the moment is that it's called Project Yellow. And that's, I suppose, we've got some numbers, retail numbers there that it can refer to, and some prices, etc. But let's be honest, nobody knows what it is. I've seen some very, very funny memes on social media and stuff like that, because it's obviously yellow. I've seen a mashup with SpongeBob SquarePants. I've seen a mashup with the Minions, mashups with anything yellow. So unfortunately, we don't know anything else about that. So we wait with bated breath to find out what that's going to be about. And yeah, this concludes this second part to What's Happening Wednesday. Once again, if anything else drops between now and Friday, I will let you guys know straight away. I'm going to get G1 Thundercracker done, funnily enough, today for today's later video. Wheeljack will be generations afterwards, and then fingers crossed I'll have had enough time to open, unbox and have a go at a new figure for you as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.